Hello, I'm Harrison Keeley. Here's a quick look at today's top stories. First of all, people flocked to City Council to argue whether Chattanooga should offer benefits to unmarried and gay couples. The City Council chambers were filled to capacity during the public hearing, and officials say the cost of extending benefits would be about $170,000 a year. Now the debate shifts to City Council, which will decide whether the measure becomes law. Councilman Chris Anderson will formally introduce the proposal on Tuesday, and he says he believes he has enough votes to win. Councilman Ken Smith and Jerry Mitchell haven't said which side they're on, while Larry Grohn has talked about opposing the ordinance, and Chip Henderson has said he believes in a traditional definition of marriage. Voters have approved Sunday alcohol sales in Fort Oglethorpe. Close to 750 votes came in support of Sunday sales. Just over 400 votes were against the measure. Opponents of the current city council are also celebrating. By a landslide, voters elected a slate of candidates opposed to the sudden dismissals of the city manager, police chief, and public works director in March. Earl Gray, Craig Crawford, and Paul Stinnett all won seats last night. Also in Walker County, voters approved an extension of the special purpose local option sales tax. That's 1 cent per every dollar spent. Close to 70% of voters supported the tax. The money will go to help pay for new patrol cars, a splash park, and road repaving. Tennessee detectives are trying to figure out why a man killed his girlfriend, shoved her body into a trash can, and then shot himself days later. Authorities found the bodies of Jesse Meese and Beth Straub in Nashville on Monday. Officers stopped at Meese's house after he hadn't shown up for work. Inside, they found the makings of a horror story. His body was on a couch, and in the basement, they found a makeshift wall. Behind the wall was a 96-gallon trash can with a pipe directly attached to the sewage system. When officials opened the can, they found the remains of a body under a plexiglass window. They now believe the trash can was modified to hide the odor of the decomposing body. Neighbors say the couple had lived together at the home for at least a year. An Etowah woman on vacation in Daytona Beach, Florida, did the right thing when she found a purse stuffed with cash. The bag had been washed in by the tide and had more than $13,000 in it. Darlene Curley said she thought someone might have drowned, so she called police. The owner was a woman from Maryland named Mary Self. She eventually claimed the purse and called Curley to say thank you. Finally, 2 new companies plan to use pedal-powered party bikes to offer tours of Chattanooga pubs. As many as 15 customers per bike will have the chance to pedal through downtown, guided by a sober driver. If the businesses receive final approval from the city, Pints and Pedals and the Chattanooga Brew Chew will start business this week. Each one will cost you about $25 per trip. Turning to weather, today will be cloudy with a high near 68 degrees. The low tonight will be around 53. That's today's newscast. Thanks for being with us. You can find more on these stories and breaking news all day long at timesfreepress.com.